Hope you're all doing well. This is RJ, live in Amherst, Virginia. I'm here on the county courthouse grounds. Amherst is a town of about 2,200 folks, just about 13 miles north of Lynchburg, Virginia. Town founded back in about 1807. It's the county seat of Amherst County. I'm here on the Amherst County Courthouse grounds. You see the courthouse in the background. That was built back in about 1872 or so. Replaced the previous building that was built back in around 1807. In fact, this town was founded about 1807. You see this beautiful war memorial right here. The memorial that represents those who served in America's largest, deadliest war that took place right here in America. Those who answered the call, who did their duty to serve and protect and defend their homes, their families, and homeland, the Confederacy. It just says here in the bottom, Confederate 1861, 1865 soldiers. I'm going to read this to you. This is one of those counties that thankfully there was adults in the room and they stood up to the cancel culture, woke, destructive Maoists who wanted to remove it. In particular, NAACP has been attacking this nonstop, trying to remove it, and then trying to change the wording on this plaque. So thankfully, people said, no, this is a very, very important war memorial. This is a part of our history. This has been here for over a century. Just gonna read this to you. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk downtown to Amherst and show you some of them downtown. It says, to the memory of the sons of Amherst County, who from 1861 to 1865 upheld in arms the cause of Virginia and the South, who fell in battle or died from wounds, and survivors of the war, who as long as they lived were ever proud that they had done their part in the noble cause. 1922. Thank you to the United Daughters Confederacy, UDC, for spearheading, leading the efforts to collect all the private donations from the grieving family members, the community that lost so many loved ones. Appreciate their efforts. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the backside, and then I'm going to go ahead and walk downtown just a little bit, because I always love to do a little window shopping, see some of the see some of the towns and the businesses. This is a Sunday, about 9:30 in the morning. I prefer to come to these courthouses on the weekends when there's nobody here. It's quiet. I can leave folks alone. Got a little bit of a government building right there, administrative type building. Pick up the pace here, do a little bit of a jog, get a little bit of my exercise in. See an antique store right over here. I always love antique stores. Maybe I'll hop in there next. Although I'm trying to get to Lee Jackson Day today over in north of Lexington. Basically, it's the second anniversary. Lee Jackson Park, just north of Lexington, was created 2 years ago. So here's some of the main street here. You see right over here, it's like a little restaurant, Bonfire Burgers. You see a land surveyor right here. You see a family dentistry shop right here. You see a so-called hangout on Main Street. Looks like another little place to eat. You see a little furniture shop right over here. Looks like it's a barber shop, salon type place right there. There's a lot of flags out today because it is Memorial Weekend, of course. And of course, they got signs like this right here. Amherst, saluting the veterans. In fact, I'm right here beside the Garden Club Memorial Park. Looks like it's really well maintained. Appreciate them doing that. You got a memorial right here dedicated to those who served in World War II. It says, to the honor and glory of those who bravely served to keep our country a land of freedom, this monument is an honor all those veterans of Amherst who served the country in World War II. Erected by the American Legion. Fantastic. And then this one right in the background here, you see a Vietnam memorial and the names of those who served. All gave some gave all. Gone but not forgotten. As it says here, of course, these are all veterans of foreign wars. Keep that in mind. That's why those Confederate memorials are so important, because they actually took place right here in America. They affected all men, women, and children of all religions, all races. This one right here, another interesting plaque dedicated to those who served in World War I. And you see right here, this is part of the Village Garden Club Memorial Park. You are not forgotten. So just a little bit of a memorial park. Definitely a lot of flags out, being this is Memorial Weekend. I see a fitness place right over there. This is part of the old downtown. And once again, there's the little bit of a memorial park. And there is the courthouse. And I'll finish up the video where I started, right up there, where the Confederate Memorial is right up there. See Amherst, a few other signs right here. Just walking through here, nice little town in Dixie. You see some of the hills, mountains. You see some of the Blue Ridge Mountains way off in the distance. You can see that. A lot more hills through this area. You see a hardware type shop right here. And over here you got the, looks like a boutique, kind of a salon, and the old bank, the Bank of Amherst right here. Here's another view of the old downtown. And there's the surveyor shop. So I'm going to go ahead and transition right here. So once again, just kind of looking through here. There's a few more shops down there, not too much. You see the bank right over here as well. I'm going to go ahead and continue on walking down this way. It's just a very pleasant, nice day today. I'm in short sleeve shirts and shorts. The weather's just perfect. Now I'm going to go return another little shop right here. No, it looks like a little odds and ends type shop. I'll go ahead and finish where I started, and that is up here at the courthouse here at Amherst, which is the county seat of Amherst County. You can read a little bit about this Confederate memorial. It's been under attack by the woke leftist. Maybe if I have enough time, I'll stop in there and see that antique store. I have a hard time passing up antique stores. In fact, I just did a video yesterday from more of a flea market, antique kind of flea market. This is just a place about 13 miles north of Lynchburg, and only about a half an hour's drive or so from Lexington, Virginia. So coming up here, once again, it's a beautiful place where I'm glad to see there's some flags here as well. And I'll just go ahead and get ready to finish this up, share this one with you one more time. To the memory of the sons of Amherst County, who fell from 1861 to 1865, upheld in arms the cause of Virginia and the South, who fell in battle or died from wounds, and survivors of the war, who as long as they lived were ever proud that they had done their part in the noble cause. Love it. And Confederate soldiers right there. If you travel around the South, you know why these Confederate memorials are so important. Typically, there was more locals, more Confederate soldiers who died in just that one war. 3 or 4 times more people who died in just that war as Confederate soldiers than every other war combined across the South. I love it when counties list off the names of all those who served and all those who died in all the different wars, including Spanish-American War and World War I and World War II, Korea, Vietnam, and on and on. And typically the list for those who died as Confederate soldiers is about 3 times to 4 times longer than every other war combined. And the difference is the war that took place right here in America, on American soil, affecting all men, women, and children. It was brutal. So beautiful scene from right here. See the hills off in the background. Some of the downtown that would just walk down there. I'm gonna continue on my travels. I am on my way to just north of Lexington, Virginia. Still have another about 45-minute drive ahead. Get up there. So hope you're all doing well. Take care, y'all. Hope you enjoy this weekend. Maybe you have a blessed day. May God bless you, and may God bless and save America. May God bless and save Dixie.